Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. My name is Buzzy107 and today we are going to be going back to the Nether and getting a few things started with that fortress we found and making it a little bit more accessible. But before we do that, let's get started with a little bit of crafting. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm going to turn this off real quick. This is a pretty easy recipe for me to remember. As you see, I got 2 ender pearls, 2 pieces of blaze powder, and 16 obsidian. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the ender pearl and the blaze powder in. You see we get an eye of ender, and we get an advancement for that. Well, get some new recipes for that. But what we're going to do is we're going to take 8 pieces of that obsidian and put the eye of ender inside. And we get us an ender chest, and we're going to go ahead and do that again real quick because an ender chest has some pretty unique qualities about it. So we go ahead and we put one here. We're going to shift click and boom, and we're just going to go ahead and just store some of this random stuff in here. Alright, now as you see we got that one there. We're going to go ahead and boom. Now, without doing anything, there you go. Instant portable storage, or the beginnings of it. So, now let's go ahead and get this a little more organized. Let me get some of this stuff out of here, but we are going to leave the acacia and the warped stem in there, and we're going to keep that flint and steel on us because you don't want to be caught in the Nether without a flint and steel. Alright, and I think I got some explaining to do on why I have this iron ore. So, first off, got a new pickaxe, Silk Touch, and you need Silk Touch to pick up an ender chest. If you try and pick it up with anything besides Silk Touch, it's going to break down into the obsidian. You're not going to get the Eye of Ender back, which means you're going to have to craft another one. But all you do is sit there, and boom, and you get the ender chest back. And an ender chest actually has the same 27 slots as a normal chest, but it's portable, which makes it that much better. Alright, so explaining on the iron ore. As you guys see, I've got a Silk Touch pickaxe. Silk Touch allows you to get the ore, whereas Fortune allows you to get more of the ores that drop when you break an ore block. So effectively now I can carry the ores with me, fortune them whenever I need to, possibly get more. So it helps with condensing stuff, but then once you add in like the deep slate ores and the regular stone ores, it may not be as helpful as it used to be. It used to be helpful because all you had was stone ores. You could Silk Touch all your stone ores, bring it all, back to your base, and then there you go. But also back then, iron ore broke down like it is now, and gold was the same. The only ores that broke down into their components was lapis and redstone and diamonds, because back then copper wasn't even a thing. So I don't know. It's one of those things. But as you can see, I added some armor trim to my armor just to play around with it a little bit more. But yeah. Alright, so we're going to get all of our supplies that we need. For what we're getting ready to do today, we're going to need quite a bit of this deep slate. That looks to be about what we need. We're going to go ahead and put this flower pot in here. Okay, here I just want to show you guys a little time lapse that I did this weekend of getting some caving done, getting some resources gathered for the builds that we have coming up. And yeah, just wanted to also show you guys the way that the world generates caves and structures post 118. So I hope you guys enjoy this quick time lapse. back here in the Nether. I went ahead and gathered some supplies off camera. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of these slabs with me. That way I can go ahead and pillar out, because when you're working in the Nether, hold on one second. When you're working in the Nether, you have always have the potential for falling in lava, or something of that to that degree. And what I'm going to be doing here is just limiting that some. Let's go here. We'll drop off panes. Basically, I want to get all of the stone out of my inventory. Might keep those 3 on us. And got the Silk Touch pickaxe. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and pillar out. Alright guys, so I just realized I wasn't recording any audio for anything that I just said, so alright, so when you come into another fortress, you want to go ahead and do this. Make a 2-block tall gap, that way you can fit under it, but wither skeletons cannot. Wither skeletons are a very hard-hitting mob. They are native to the Nether fortress. There's one over there. Let's see if we can get him to come over here. They're hard-hitting, but apparently they don't have a lot of health. So, but this is what we were looking for right here. Nether wart. I think the only place you can get it is bastions, and which we haven't even gotten to that yet. And in Nether fortresses. The Crimson Forest has Nether wart block, but you can't break it down into nether wart. So it's one of those things you just kind of gotta get it and hope you don't lose it. So here's another wither skeleton. So as you see, they're 3 blocks tall. He can't reach us. But if he were to hit us, he would give us a status effect called Wither. And Wither is not a status effect you want because it can kill you. Where Poison will leave you on half a heart, Wither will kill you. So you definitely want to have these little 2-block gaps that we've been making, just so you can take these guys out. And they usually drop coal, possibly bones, but most of the time just coal. But here in the Nether Fortress, you will get chests like this. Ooh, rib armor trim. And you'll get, you know, various loot. Right now, all we wanted was the Nether wart, so we can brew some fire-resistant potions, so that I can go ahead and finish the bridge I'm making. Surprise, surprise. In the Nether, making a bridge. Over all that lava that we've got, so. Get rid of this guy. Alright guys, so we're back here in my base. I'm gonna go ahead and try and show you guys how to do this. Alright, so first thing you want to do whenever you get your nether wart, which we got plenty of right here, is first thing you want to do is you want to craft up some glass blocks for some sand, well, for some water bottles. Three glass bottles, well, 3 pieces of glass make a glass bottle. So we're gonna smelt that up and all this up, and then I'll be back. Alright, and we're back. We're gonna go here, we're gonna grab our 9 glass blocks. Went ahead and grabbed some ingredients while I was down waiting for that to smelt up. Let's go here to plants. Get rid of this. Alright, so hold on, need one more thing. Alright, so what I did while we were away, grab that. Alright, so to make a potion, you're going to need the blaze powder in there, which we have. And you can make up to 3 potions at a time. First thing you're going to have to do for most potions is put in another wart. And as you see, the little bar right here will go down. You'll see these, the little bubbling happening. What that's doing is it's actually brewing the potion. So the first potion that you will brew with nether wart is an awkward potion. No effects, same thing as drinking a bottle of water. But what we will do is we'll take this, you put 1 carrot in, and 8 gold nuggets. You get this. We're gonna grab one of these, and we're gonna make us some potions. So I talked about making a fire resistance potion. That is this. Magma cream in there. It goes down. It'll make it into a fire resistance potion. So we'll wait for this. Alright, so as you see, potion of fire resistance for 3 minutes. Now, we could use this and we could get 3 minutes of fire resistance, or we can make it a little bit longer by putting a redstone in. There you go. We get a fire resistance potion for 8 minutes. So right here, in total, we have 24 minutes of fire resistance, which means that we can drink this, go swim in lava, set ourselves on fire, whatever we want to do for 24 minutes in total. Now these don't stack, so... Alright, now we have another awkward potion. We're going to go ahead and pop... we'll do that in a second. We'll pop this in first. But you do that, and we have instant health. Now, what this will do is it'll refill your health bar by 2. Let me see. Alright, guys. And, after getting my health to lower some, I'm going to take this. Go ahead and pop that one in real quick. So as you see, I'm down by, what is it? 5.5 hearts. So more than halfway down. I'm going to go ahead and take this potion. It's called a potion of healing. I'm going to drink it. And it replenishes 2 hearts. So now we're only down by 3.5. And once that's done, you can use these, which are called they're instant health 2. And as you see, when I drink it, it refills my heart gauge all the way. And I look like a porcupine. So what this essentially does is the glistering melon kind of gives you the boost of having regeneration or instant health and instantly refills your hearts without you having to eat food or anything like that that takes time. Now, what we can do, and I'll show you this with the last one, is if we put a piece of gunpowder in here, and this doesn't really have any kind of benefit unless you're doing it on a multiplayer server or, you know, something where you're going to be playing with friends. Alright, so as I was saying, what this does is it turns that potion into what's called a splash potion. And basically, all a splash potion does is, we'll throw it at the dog. See? It breaks the glass bottle and splashes the potion effects farther away. Now there are some uses for it in a single player world, but not very many. So a quick little thing here. Redstone actually increases the duration, while glowstone increases the power. As you saw, we turned that instant health potion into an instant health 2. We're going to turn this strength potion into a strength 2, but it halves the length. So as you see here, this one is strength for 3 minutes. This one is strength 2 for 1.5 minutes. But you can't, you know, you can't continue to go. So once you do that, the strength 2, that's all you get. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to pop this redstone in. Once you add the redstone in, this one will go to 8. And then these two right here will go to... oh, well these actually didn't increase. I thought they used to increase. And this is my favorite potion for whenever I'm caving or anything like that where the visibility is low. This one, you take the golden... You're going to take the golden carrot, put it in there, and once the carrot bubbles down, you will get a potion effect for night vision. And I know we're basically going over all the positive effects. I will do some glass bottles showing the negative effects. But my personal favorite, go here, add a little bit of redstone to it, make those 8-minute night vision potions. Let's see, do I have any more glass? Alright, so once you have that done, you got 8 minutes of night vision. So basically, you can go around caving without being able to place torches or anything like that, or without having to place torches, and you'll be able to see through the caves. Really good for the Nether, even better for somewhere like the end, which we haven't talked about that yet, or the or other dimensions, which makes a fermented spider eye. The fermented spider eye is unique in the fact that, put that in there, we'll take 2 of these potions of night vision out. We're going to put this fermented spider eye in. While it brews up, I'm going to grab another one to show you the only potion that you can make with literally nothing else but the one ingredient. Let me show you what the fermented spider eye does. It actually inverts whatever potion you have. So you see we have a potion of night vision here. Turns into a potion of invisibility. We'll talk about this in a little bit. And then what you can do from there is add some redstone dust to it, and it'll actually increase the duration of these two effects. So whereas a potion of night vision allows you to see at night, this potion of invisibility makes it to where you cannot be seen. So, nice little effect to have. As you see, those are now for 8 minutes, and so is the invisibility. So we're going to go ahead and stash this one in here, along with these two. And I'm going to show you the last potion I have in mind. Well, two of the last potions I have in mind. Now, we have seen zombified villagers before, and there is a way to cure them of their zombification, which involves these potions. We're going to stick these away until a little bit later. Alright, and that gives us 3 potions of water breathing. We're going to go ahead and pop the redstone in. Alright, and we're back. And as you see, that gives us 8 minutes of water breathing. We're going to pop those in. Okay, this is a pleasant little interruption. As you can hear some mumbles. What does he have? Oh, we haven't found mangrove propagules yet, so actually a good idea to get a couple of those. And he trades emeralds, and we've been finding these emeralds in shipwrecks and other things of the sort, so it's good to go ahead and get them now. Mangrove propagule real quick, and we're going to grow it real quick up so you guys can see what it looks like. And there you go. So that is a mangrove tree. See the roots kind of extend down. It's kind of like it's up on a platform. Got a lot of vines. We're going to leave it like this for now. It grows moss carpet, which you cannot bone meal. But yeah. And then that is technically the sapling. I did some sorting, so here's what we have. Kinda in the way it gives it to you, to the best of my abilities. So your spider eye gives you all your negative status effects, even though being invisible, not really a negative effect. Your pufferfish gives you the water breathing. Golden carrot will give you night vision. And then the magma cream will give you the fire resistance. And the blaze powder will give you the potion of strength. That is the potion effect. And if we hit our inventory, it'll show us over here in this corner what we have. Right now this shows that I have strength 2. And then if you look up here where my cursor is, you will see that we have in a notification of it in the up on our HUD. And when we got this nether wart, that we needed to keep it, well, keep the soul sand that it was on top of. And here we have 20 soul sand. And to farm it for now, we're just going to grab the soul sand, grab the nether wart. And we're just going to come over here. And we're just going to plant 10 of them right here on the soul sand. We'll move this later. I just wanted to show you guys that you do plant it on the soul sand. You cannot bone meal nether wart. See, I'm right clicking and it's not doing anything. So
you're gonna have to wait on the random ticks of the game to grow it in the stages that it grows. We will definitely be back in the Nether more in the future. We're not done there by a long shot. We still need more blaze powder. We can craft more of those eyes of Ender, so we can actually go fight the dragon. But that's not on my radar yet. So I think next week we're going to dip into probably trying to find us a village or maybe some exploration. But just let me know what you want down in the comments and we'll go from there. Alright guys, my name is Buzzy107 and bye.